What is cracking, y'all? Welcome to another video. Today, we are going to be reviewing Outlaw Original. Now, before we go any further, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you smash the bell to get notified when I upload. We are currently 924 subs, 76 away from 1,000. Once we reach 1,000, me and my good buddy Brandon are going to be doing a full can of juice heads. Now, if you guys don't know what juice heads are, they're just like Zins. I mean, I have a can right here, but they're just like Zins, but instead of 6 nicotine, you can get up to 12. This is the can I got right now. You get up to 12 milligrams per pouch. So if you want to watch me and my good buddy Brandon do a full can, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But let's jump into the video. So here's the can. Right here, you got like an old tobacco farm and some tobacco leaves right there. The Outlaw logo, which is raised, by the way, which is awesome. You just gotta love the cans, Outlaw cans. They're a lot more interesting than, you know, your average Copenhagen can, right? And for those that are complaining that my cans are not cracked, here you go. This can's not cracked at all. So let's go ahead and crack this son of a bitch open. Let's go ahead and get a smell. Wow. Get more of a like a molasses-y like smell to it. That's kind of what I'm getting from it. Here's what the cut looks like. It's Outlaw's fat cut. Let's go ahead and get us a pinch. As words of old Outlaw, a little killer filler. Immediately, as soon as I put it in, immediately, like a big wall of flavor. Now, this is supposed to imitate Copenhagen Long Cut Original, which a little story time for y'all. That's the first dip that I got that I've ever tried in my entire life. So I will tell you guys the story. So I was 5 years old, visiting my grandfather in southeastern Colorado, the part of Colorado that everyone thinks is Kansas. I was sitting on his front porch watching my older cousins play football in the yard. And he's sitting there with the fucking overalls on and sits there, pulls out a can, packs him a fat lip. And he looks at me and he's like, "Son, you want a pinch?" And I looked at him, I was like, "Yes, sir." So he repacks the can, cracks it open, and then lets me get a pinch. I put a pinch in, and being 5 years old, I got as big of a pinch as I can get as a 5-year-old. Put in my lip, and I remember that right when the nicotine hit me, I was sitting in the chair like this, drool, just dip spit coming out. I had chewing tobacco all over my chin, my chest, and I was just sitting there zoned the fuck out. But definitely getting a molasses flavor here. Very sweet. It's this is definitely a interesting how Outlaw got that. When I first heard about it, I was like, I wonder how that's gonna taste like if it's not tobacco. For those that are wondering, Outlaw dip is he uses black tea leaves instead of tobacco. A lot of people were thinking, even my buddy Brandon was thinking he was using corn silk, but Outlaw's not that cheap. Outlaw's and he's the best fucking quality in his dips. Definitely, one thing I do notice about Outlaw dip is all his dips, it's very flavorful. Every single flavor he has, as soon as you put it in your lip, it's a big like tsunami of flavor that just comes. And not only that, because there's a lot of other companies out there that are like that too, but their flavor, it's like a quick burst of flavor and then it's nothing. Outlaw's dip, you put it in, big wall of flavor, and that flavor stays in there until you take the dip out. Very juicy as well. But that was the time I tried tobacco the first time. I remember being all buzzed the fuck out. And definitely a core childhood memory for me. Probably one of my most favorite memories is sitting there on the front porch listening to Ricky Skaggs with my grandfather while my cousins were playing football in the yard. But if you guys have not tried Outlaw Dip, definitely go to outlawdip.com and get you a can. This shit is amazing. If you're the type of person that likes nicotine like I do, unfortunately, he does not have nicotine in his dips, but he does have Nick Safe, which I did do a video on Outlaw's Nick Safe. If you haven't seen that video, I will have it linked in the description. So after this one, go watch it. But he does have Nick Safe, which is a vitamin B alternative that gives you the same buzz that nicotine does without the negative side effects. So like the indigestion, the vomiting, and being addicted. But definitely getting a lot of molasses there. That's mainly what I'm getting. It's not like overly sweet. It's like, I guess you can say the Goldilocks zone for sweetness. It's just right. And the one thing I love about Outlaw Dip is how juicy his dips are. Like, you're always gonna be spitting if you have a pinch of Outlaw in. And there's always gonna be flavor. I've tried Skull Straight before and Longhorn Original, and with both of those, the flavor is there initially, but then it dies out like 5 minutes later. Now with Outlaw Dip, there's been times where I put an Outlaw Dip in at the start of my shift at work, and I don't take that thing out until I clock out at the end of the day, and it still has flavor. And just so you guys know, I do work an average anywhere from 8 hours to 10, sometimes 12-hour shifts at work. And Outlaw's Dip, the flavor lasted my entire shift at work, which is very impressive because my daily dip right here is Grizzly Wintergreen, and I can have that dip in for about an hour before the flavor starts to go away. With Outlaw Dip, I've had it in for 8, 9, 10 hours, and the flavor is still there. It's just as flavorful as it was when I put it in my lip. And if you're also somebody that is looking to quit smokeless tobacco, go to outlawdip.com. Very easy way to quit smokeless tobacco. Now, where does this rank out of all the Outlaw Dip flavors? I would say probably number 4, number 5. It's definitely not number 1. Number 1 would definitely have to be Wild Watermelon or Lucky Lipper. Those two are like, holy shit, like an atomic bomb worth of flavor. But it's definitely in the top 5 favorite flavors of Outlaw Dip, for sure. Now, if you guys want me to do an Outlaw Dip suicide, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make that happen. But yeah, this is definitely very impressive, because to get that tobacco flavor without tobacco. And for those that have not are watching this and never tried just straight up tobacco, imagine eating raisins, right? Like lightly sweetened raisins. Like raisins lightly sweetened with molasses. That's what tobacco tastes like. And it's a nice flavor. This is literally the flavor of chew that your great-grandfather probably chewed way back in the day before they had flavored tobacco. And also, another thing I love about Outlaw Dip is his cans are like just, they look amazing. Because on here you got the tobacco farm with the rows of tobacco right there up front. I mean, that's just right there is amazing. Very good presentation. I mean, you look at this plain old Copenhagen can, it's just a bronze background Copenhagen, and that's it, right? Now, the only other company that kind of comes close to Outlaw in terms of cans, the way the cans look, is Grizzly, because Grizzly does do cans like this. They're camel cans. They do have their hunting cans where you can get a can with like a buck on it or a fish. And those cans are pretty cool. Grizzly always has some pretty neat cans, but it doesn't even come close to Outlaw Dip. And the cool thing about Outlaw Dip, his cans, the designs on his cans are designed by his brother, Brolaw. Designs the cans for him, which is fucking amazing, to be honest. Does a really good job at that. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today. If you guys want me to review more of Outlaw Dip, let me know in the comments below what flavor you guys want me to review, and if there's any other smokeless tobacco products you guys want me to try, whether it's Grizzly, Copenhagen, Skull, Longhorn, Cougar, Red Seal. Heck, if you guys want me to do Levi Garrett or Redman, let me know and I'll get that done. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And once again, if you made it this far in the video, comment below. What is your favorite, what is your daily dip? Mine is Grizzly Wintergreen. And also, what is your favorite flavor Outlaw Dip? Mine, again, is Lucky Lipper or Wild Watermelon. But anyways, guys, hope you guys have a great evening. I'm going to go get this fucking uploaded because it's currently 3 a.m. I haven't even gotten to sleep yet. So, hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.